The secret behind why a katana is unbreakable, unbendable, and razor sharp, three contradictory features, lies in its choice of materials and a highly calculated internal mechanism. Three main elements support the strength of the Japanese sword. The hybrid structure. Hard steel is razor sharp but brittle and snaps under heavy impact. Soft iron does not break but bends easily and cannot cut. The katana overcomes these weaknesses by combining both metals, Kawagane, outer steel, the outer shell of the blade. It has a high carbon content and is extremely hard, creating a devastatingly sharp edge and protecting the sword from external damage. Shingane, inner core. The inner core of the blade. It has a low carbon content, making it soft and flexible. It acts as a shock absorber to prevent the sword from breaking. This core structure puts a soft iron cushion inside a hard steel case. This allows the katana to withstand heavy impacts without shattering. Yaki-ire and the natural curve sori. The iconic curvature of the katana is not bent by hand. It is born naturally during a thermal treatment process called yaki-ire. The secret clay mixture. Before heating, the smith coats the blade with a special clay called yakibatsuchi. They apply a thin layer to the edge and a thick layer to the spine. Sudden expansion. When the glowing hot blade is plunged into cold water, the thinly coated edge cools instantly, transforming into an extremely hard structure and expanding in volume. However, the thickly coated spine cools slowly and does not expand. The automatic curve. This expansion forces the entire blade to dramatically bend upward on its own. This natural curve allows the blade to effortlessly slice through targets with a slicing motion, drastically increasing its cutting power. Additionally, the curvature acts as a spring, absorbing and dispersing the impact when striking a hard object. Folding and refining orikeshi tenrin. The raw material of the katana, tamahagan, traditional iron sand steel, is highly pure but naturally uneven. To fix this, the swordsmith repeatedly hammers, flattens, folds, and welds the steel back together. Over 30,000 microscopic layers. By folding the steel up to 15 times, the metal creates a multi-layered structure of over 30,000 microscopic layers, similar to a pastry sheet, a flawless structure. The constant hammering forces out harmful impurities like sulfur and phosphorus through bursts of sparks. It also distributes the carbon content evenly, pushing the structural strength of the metal to its absolute limit. The katana is not a magical weapon, but a masterpiece of scientific engineering. Its materials, heat treatment, and geometry are all perfectly optimized to achieve one goal: dispersing heavy impacts while cleanly slicing through targets with an ultra-hard edge. The three greatest historical feats. Because of this advanced science, the katana achieved shocking real-world records. Here are the three greatest documented feats in history. First, the human limit. In 1685, a master tester used a single katana to cleanly slice through 7 human bodies stacked together in one single swing. The achievement was engraved into the steel in gold. Second, the metal limit. In 1886, during an official demonstration for the emperor, a grandmaster swordsman struck a solid iron samurai helmet. The blade did not shatter. Instead, it cut a deep 10-centimeter gash straight into the iron dome. Third, the battlefield limit. During the chaotic wars of the Sengoku period, elite warriors using massive, heavy katanas were recorded slicing through armored enemy samurai and their horses simultaneously with one massive strike. Beyond official battlefield tests, the katana also inspired unique and bizarre historical anecdotes. First is the iron shield. A thief running from a samurai hid behind a thick, solid iron tea kettle. The samurai swung his sword, cutting cleanly through the iron kettle and the thief hidden underneath. This blade was officially named chagamawari, the kettle cutter. Second is the surgical laser. An elite lord noticed a mosquito landing on the edge of his exposed blade. When the insect flew away, its tiny legs were left cleanly severed on the sharp steel. It proved the incredible microscopic sharpness of the weapon. Third is the ghost cut. A warrior delivered a lightning-fast strike to an enemy by a river. The enemy felt nothing, laughed, and swam across to the opposite bank. But the moment he climbed up and shook his body to dry off, his head instantly fell to the ground. This legendary sword, Namiyamogi Kanemitsu, became a favorite weapon of General Wasugi Kenshin. For the samurai, the sword was far more than a mere weapon. It was cherished as their very soul and served as the ultimate spiritual anchor. To possess a legendary blade was in itself the supreme proof of one's noble lineage and authority. The reason these swords possess such overwhelming aesthetic dignity, going far beyond mere sharpness and rugged durability, lies in the fact that the Japanese sword was the absolute protector of a samurai's life and a mirror reflecting their way of living. Transcending time, this single blade continues to radiate its silent, brilliant gleam. Beyond its razor-sharp edge, the passionate souls of the samurai who once charged through the eras still breathe today. Which of these records surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Nihonto Atelier for more hidden samurai history. Thank you for watching.